Technology is everywhere. Every aspect of our life today is deeply touched by technology. Whether it's artificial intelligence, which is opening up new horizons for us, whether it's Internet of Things or IoT, which is giving us such smart devices that's integrating a whole lot of things for us and making our life easier, whether it's virtual reality, which is giving us more engaging experiences, whether it's augmented reality, which is helping us understand things better in a multidimensional manner, or any other digital technology, which is helping all of us lead a better life. There's no escaping from technology today. And therefore, technology is also making its deep inroads in real estate, in the design aspect of real estate. Whether it's architectural design, interior design, project design, these are important steps, these are important aspects, part of real estate development. And today, technology is playing an increasingly important role across all of this. To discuss how technology is changing the design aspect of real estate, we have got a stellar panel today. Namaskar, I'm Prasoon Kumar and you're watching this new episode of The Property Show on MBTV, world's largest real estate online channel. To discuss the role of technology in design, I have got a very competent panel today. Let me just begin by introducing the panel. We have got Ms. Reba Chandy, who is Senior General Manager of Design at Century Real Estate Holdings Private Limited. Reba has over 2 decades of experience in architectural design and real estate development, and Century Real Estate is one of the oldest real estate companies operating out of Bengaluru. We have got Mr. Vijay J, who is Head of Sales Operations at Vox India. Vox India is the Indian arm of Vox, which is a European brand specializing in design, manufacturing and distribution of building materials, home furnishings and furnitures. And we have got Mr. Avinash Begur, who is co-founder of Swasthya Living. Swasthya Living is a very interesting project. It's a purpose-driven eco-community which is redefining second home ownership and in the outskirts of Bengaluru, and it's blending sustainability, comfort and passive income potentials together to give a meaningful solution. So welcome all of you. Let's begin our conversation. The first and foremost question that comes to mind for consumers is, while technology everyone understands and the role of technology today everyone understands per se, how does technology really help enhance the proposition when it comes to designing of a real estate project is concerned? Let me start with you, Reba.
Mr. Prasoon, happy to be here and to share the space with such esteemed guests here. So, design per se, technology, I would say, has revolutionized the design industry in totality. The way we look at designs, that has changed, and the way we do designs, that has also changed. For example, when we were in college, we were taught that form follows function, whereas right now it is function and form goes hand in hand, I would say. That is when I say that 2D, it's not about just looking at a drawing in 2-dimensional. We kind of look at the designs right from day one on a 3-dimensional angle. So that way, I would say that the most helped technology would be the BIM, or the building information modeling and the Revit that we use right from day one to arrive at a design, which has changed the way we look at things as such. Okay. So while we make sure that the building looks good from outside, by working on a 3D platform, we are ensuring that the services and all the other things that goes into the building is also integrated right from day one as such. That is at the design front. Now, coming to a customer level, it has changed the way they are getting to see what they are, what they will eventually, going to occupy. There are various technologies that you use for that, AR and, uh,
Yeah.
VR integrated
There are a whole lot of
technologies.
things there. Yes, yes.
Yes. So it's a very vast field that we are talking about, which has an impact on all areas of design, or rather, all areas of real estate, I would say. I'm sure during this course of the discussion, we'll talk more about each aspect as such. And of course, now after the client would be the construction level, wherein engineer at site gets to see what they are going to build at a 3D level while before start of the construction. Of course, that helps in detecting the clashes well in advance and finding solutions for it, at the right time.
Okay, all right. Vijay, let me come to you. Vox is into building materials, is into furniture, is into home furnishing. It's a wide variety of categories that the company operates in. Uh, how is technology central to improving the design and design efficiencies?
Thank you. Happy to be part of this conversation. And uh, we use vast technology, as Ms. Reba already mentioned. So, from we have VR available for customer designing. We do have 3D modeling available. Uh, though 3D modeling and AR, augmented reality, which we say per se, so which normally used as the accurate used for accurate dimensions, or will give the real world uh, feel to the customer. Yes, for our business, especially at Quarks, we use VR, wherein we provide customer-centric visualizations of how exactly the product would look when they place our products uh, in reality. So this also allows us to make necessary changes as and when required. There's a flexibility provided in this, and this also reduces the wastage of time in terms of the time spent on this, or say the space saving possibilities with different products available. On the other hand, this also eliminates the bigger mistakes that can happen in executing a particular project.
Okay. Avinash, when you were conceptualizing the entire Swasthya living idea, and you have sustainability at the center of what you have built over there, and how has technology helped you really achieving those sustainability goals, as well as crafting a very, very differentiated concept?
Yeah. Hi. Thanks for having me on the show. First of all, our main project lies on the sustainable model. So the main thing really helped us was the 3D modeling, because we work on a different kinds of terrain, not like the commercial residential thing. We work on different kinds of terrain where people really don't understand or are not familiar with the terrain. So they're not able to grasp exactly how or what level each structure is coming up to. So 3D modeling really helped us because when it comes to farmland, nobody goes into tech when it comes to design, and because these are the important things, because you don't need to take out all the trees and do all of this, because you can very neatly plan the 3D modeling. That is one thing. And we use something called the new types of surveys, where every single tree is surveyed in the site.
Okay.
Because ours is about a 40-acre project, so we have about 15,000 trees.
Okay.
So our policy is like not removing any tree and living amongst the nature. So in that sense, that kind of survey which the technology is brought in today, you can mark every single tree. We make sure we don't damage any of the nature which is already there. The main philosophy is to coexist. Not bring in the whole development model from the cities to the into the nature. That's one thing. And the architects use the new models. As I told you, the 3D models help. The AR, these things really help the clients to make a conscious decision. They don't end up wasting a lot of material. You don't end up demolishing all the other trees, existing things which are available at the site. So that really helped us a lot.
Okay, but because your concept is a novel concept and it's highly differentiated, it's outskirts of a city, it's about sustainable living, eco living, and such concepts. I would want to understand what kind of a smart technology, therefore, you have used in your project, which an end user is getting benefited from.
So basically, we try out with a lot of waste material which are in and around the site, like say, for example, 50-kilometer radius, which are easily available. So we innovate using those products and make the products, and we send it for testing. Today you get the best of best. You understand very deeply about what exactly the result is, and it helps us to design way better than what we used to do. So that
Okay.
really helps us to take a better step forward every single time.
Okay, Riba, coming back to you, uh, for a consumer, the often heard buzzword is smart homes, right? And a lot of developers, talk about it, and that's how projects are also marketed and sold. That we are building a smart home. There are a lot of smart technologies, etc. What is your idea of a smart home from a designer point of view, and what role have you seen technology playing so far in building this concept of smart homes?
Smart homes, when we say, it is about it is basically how we understand our clients' needs and try to give a solution in with a technological, with the help of technology, I would say. So first of all, what is important is to understand what does the client need as such, and of course to integrate it with the lifestyle. I mean, whatever technological intervention that we are doing, it should be integrated with the lifestyle of that client. I mean, there's no end to how much we can make a house smart as such, but what is also important is to do what is required. I mean, not overdo things, is very important. And the third most important factor would be the budget, basically. Probably you can spend lakhs together on making a home smart. But at the same time, I repeat what I said, it's about deciding what is actually needed. Now, I mean, general trend is to look at lighting. You have a control for various mood settings for the lightings, and of course certain appliances that get that are that can be operated through a interface as such, which is like your mobile phone or a tablet and all that. Curtains, which kind of you don't really need to manually operate it as such. Curtain, what do you say, controlled curtains and all that. In all this, what is to be kept in mind is also the compatibility of these systems, like compatibility and the interoperability. Basically, it should not be just a single vendor driven activity. It should be, probably we tie up with a vendor today, and probably after 2 years, 3 years, we should be able to address any concerns that may arise with any other vendors also. I mean, that is something which we need to keep in mind. And of course, mainly the user interface. I mean, it should be simple for a layman to use. I mean, anything that we do, the more complicated it becomes obsolete, I would say.
Okay.
User interface, and of course scalability. I mean, if in future somebody wants to go forward and make it, probably increase the number of things that they want in the house as smart, they should have the option to do it. So these are main things, of course, and then the serviceability of these items. Like, there should be problems are inevitable. They may have, you should have a solution to the problems that may arise, is what I would say.
Okay. Vijay, taking the same point forward, smart homes, you are providing furniture solutions, you are providing home furnishing solutions. Reba spoke about, smart curtains, which kind of open and close at your wish, and smart appliances, which can be turned off and turned on, with just touch of a button on your mobile phone or otherwise. Uh, what kind of technology led trends that you're seeing in development of such smart solutions, which developers then can they take forward and use and deliver value?
Uh, to add to Ms. Reba's point, I think there are multiple within IoT. There are a lot of solutions provided today. One is the sensor based, the other one is touch based. As she clearly mentioned, that the individuals are more relying on the telephone based.
Oh, I think we just lost him. Let me come to you, Avinash, by the time we get him back. I wanted to understand, I'll come back to that sustainability idea. And because sustainability requires a huge amount of planning, it requires, it's an investment as well at the same point of time. It requires usage of material which have low carbon footprint. There are many things which are associated with it. How is technology helping you deliver better sustainability lifestyle or sustainable lifestyle than otherwise?
That's what extensive planning is very, very important, as you said. Because you just can't randomly do all these things. So extensive planning where you sit down with the architect. So all these texts, as I told you, the 3D modeling, we extensively work on 3D modeling because every single house is built differently. So for us, 3D modeling, each and everything is very different. And when it comes to technology, drones have come in very handy because the topography of the whole terrain, every single corner, we need to map everything. So these are the very important thing which has taken us much forward in terms of better planning, because here our core strength is sustainable. It's all about better planning and saving all the materials.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So for a buyer who chooses to invest in your concept, right? What can that buyer expect? From a tech assisted living point of view, which Riva was saying that makes a lot of things easier, makes a lot of things far more convenient, and so on and so forth. What can an investor in your project expect from a lifestyle point of view?
So the lifestyle point of view, as I told you, when it comes to our project, the main things is the updates that we give through the technology. They're all connected, and the major thing we use is solar power, which they can consciously see how much energy that they're using, how much energy they're consuming, how much energy they're going to save. Because here energy is the most important thing, and the power outage, everything is very, very common. So here people have to live consciously. So yeah, that's what we show them, the pathway of we basically educate them that saying these are the kind of energy consumption on a normal day that we waste a lot of energy. So we use technology, we use AI in terms of designing for our architect.
Okay.
So the architect is very well equipped with all the technology. We work with architects from different parts of the world, which helps us to understand the new techniques which other people are using in different parts of the world.
Okay.
So we try to incorporate over here, and the major thing is trying to educate our clients whenever so they make a conscious decision before even deciding to build a house. So technology has helped us a lot of way to make them make a very clear cut decision. on the house.
Okay. Rita, in architectural design space, I just wanted to understand, because artificial intelligence is the buzzword nowadays. What is the role of AI that you see, and how is AI helping enhance the overall output and outcome?
If I would say the impact of AI is more from a client angle,
Okay.
if you ask me, wherein we, how we, the 3D models or the design that we generate, how do we reach it out to the clients?
Okay.
Now, in Century, in my organization, there are, we have experimented with various platforms, mainly cloud-based platforms that we use. For example, in one of our projects, what we have done is we have created something called a virtual sales gallery, which is all-in-all information about a project on a platform. So once each salesperson, when a client walks into a site, a project site as such, and they log into this platform, they are able to get all the information on a single platform as such, be it the neighborhood details, the project details, the areas, the unit availability, etc., and so on. And once they select the type of the unit that they would want to proceed with, we have integrated the 3D walkthrough of that unit onto each. So each unit, they are able to virtually walk through that unit to see what they are going to get in the, at the end of the project as such. It has, gone to a level wherein we have mapped what the view that you get from your balcony. So from each level, you come out. So in that platform, you come out of the balcony and you get to see what you see in the neighborhood as such. Okay. So all these things, what helps is it helps the clients to take informed decisions. Nothing is left to imagination. It is basically they see, they like, and they buy. Now, from a real estate point of view, we have to be extra careful that we give them what we are showing them as such. So we have to ensure, because earlier it used to be just a drawing that we show them, a 2D level drawing, and they like it and they buy it. Whereas now they are getting to see how each room is going to be, how each, what is the view that they're going to get. So we have to be also on our toes to ensure that we develop the designs to what we have shown to the clients as such. So this is something which is actually changed the way a client gets to see a project. It helps in their decision making process.
Sure. So it's a great marketing and sales tool that AI is able to is enabling a lot of developers too. Okay, we have Vijay back. Vijay, when we lost you, we were talking about how technology is being used by Vox. In the areas of, say, home furnishing, furniture. The point that Reba was mentioning, a lot of automation. You were talking about that. So yeah. So let's hear from you.
So I was talking about just adding to the point of Riba, one of the smartest houses that's in Netherlands, the Edge. So which houses the voice control systems and sensor-based systems. So earlier we started with initially wherein you have to literally give instructions to the system. We are moved out of that, and today we are using houses which actually senses based on your behaviors. Like as she mentioned, whether it is the curtain blinds or whether the room heating equipments or any of these devices, the climate control devices today work based on the people movement or the population in that particular space, or the way the behavioral aspects, whether somebody is coming to the room at 9 o'clock in the night, the room temperatures gets pre-adjusted before you reach the room. So we are moving from there is a transition from instruction-based system where we used to switch or where we used to give an instruction to a sensor-based system which works for us rather we giving instructions also.
Okay, and in the building material side, how are you using technology?
Building material side, we use AI technology majorly, and we use VRs. We have a solution at Vox wherein we have a designers team which actually designs this for the customer. Customer can visually see how exactly the system, how exactly their houses would look. So, and they can plan their spaces. Let's assume they want to plan their houses for the ceiling products in their houses. So they can also plan how exactly they can utilize the spaces by reducing the costly mistakes. By concealing the vice or cohesive systems can be built. If they reach out to the experts initially itself, so it would be much better, wherein these issues can be addressed. So initially, when a customer approaches us, we show them these designs, and we'll also show them through the VR how exactly the final output would be. So that helps us in a better way that customer decision making is more positive about it. If they want changes before executing it itself, we do those corrections, and then we show the final output before we execute the project.
Avinash, coming back to you, um, the how central you see, you have been dealing with buyers, you have been dealing with investors. How central do you see, uh, a design or a tech-driven design as an idea when it comes to investors or buyers interacting, and do they see value in all these concepts that one is talking about? Is this something which is becoming a meaningful sales proposition, and something which can be marketed and sold, kind of concepts around?
Yes, that's the most central part, because the client today are more informed, they're more aware of whatever is happening around. So when they see a developer working using all the tech, considering all the factors which affects the project, in terms which affects their future, because ours is predominantly kind of a second home. So people, are very sure about what exactly they want when it comes to a second home, because they've already gone through the process. So when we use, all kinds of text, and we make sure they're informed, they know what they're consuming, they know what exactly is coming. So this really helps in terms of the sales point, because as the other panelists were suggesting, we come a long way from the just a 2D drawing to all way
Making it
forward.
for the buyer, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Because that it's truly remarkable today that we have so much technology that
Yeah.
you can no more think about how this wall is going to come up, how we are consuming this.
The second guessing part is absolutely eliminated, actually.
Yeah, because you exactly get the numbers of every single thing that is out today, and so people are very happy about with all the information given. So they want to be part of the tech world also, but also not very heavily influenced by it. But they want to know today, how much energy are we consuming. People are shocked, in fact, when we give them the numbers of how much damage that we do, and what the eco-friendly materials affect your life, your health. Basically, it affects your whole mood. Everything changes when it comes to the eco-conscious house, because the moment you enter, everything changes, your senses, you feel everything. So this tech is central part of this. As I told you, from the designing, from the survey we do, you map everything, as Reba ma'am were telling, mapping everything and getting the exact view of what the balcony view from the window. So we get deep into it, because we want to make sure people really enjoy when it comes to a second home. Because it's not like you have to compromise on everything, because you live in a city, you compromise on a lot of things. But when it comes to second home, we don't want them to compromise on any single thing. We really want them to breathe, really dive deep into the location, and really understand whatever is happening and see what is happening outside. So there's a connectivity, and it brings a lot of change to your health definitely on a long run. So
Sure.
tech, I think, is very, very helpful today to for the sales point in terms of marketing, and it really at the end point really helps the client to make a conscious decision.
Okay. Riba, building on that point, what are the latest trends emerging in architectural design, which support the this lifestyle that consumers today want? The well-informed consumers, they seek better lifestyle in terms of a holistic kind of a approach for them, which includes mental health, physical health, surroundings, which includes usage of sustainable materials and everything else. What are some of the latest trends emerging there?
As Mr. Avinash said, I would say the buzzword right now is sustainability. And sustainability right now, I mean, if you ask me, uh, I mean, people use it for marketing, yes, but we need to, like how Swasya Living and all is doing, we need to bring it to the construction level. I mean, that is very important if you ask me. I mean, we can talk a lot about sustainability as such, these green rating that we get, all that is on paper. Now, what is important is to make sure that we get them into the construction, or rather, it is, on ground. That is very, very important as such. So, sustainability, not just in the materials, like I think Mr. Avinash had detailed earlier, the materials that we choose, like, reducing the carbon footprint, or reusing of materials, like, the water, how do we conserve water? These are things that I would say trend is right now the trend in the construction industry also. Like how what are the ways we can kind of tap into the naturally available resources as such, be it solar energy or the water, how do we conserve water, how do we use the treated water, how do we reduce the wastage of things. So all this is also, it's about what you say, it's about getting the clients to buy into the idea. I mean, at a builder level, especially, we can think about multiple ways of doing it. But end of the day, it all comes with a cost.
Sure.
So we need to get the clients also to, I mean, which is changing. I mean, the client mentality has, people are more aware of these things, so they also are open to such things, or having such uh, uh, innovations in their homes as such, from a construction angle. From a interior point of view, it's more about materials that you use inside. Because there is a lot of new, probably every year or every month there are new things that are coming into the market. It's about choosing the right things.
Sure.
And using it judiciously, I would say, and not overdoing it is the trend. I would say minimalism is the trend.
Yeah. Vijay, how much of this you see being really in your clientele when you are dealing with developers and construction firms? How much of this is actually translating to the on-ground action that Riba is mentioning, right? So conceptually, yes, everyone wants to talk about it. Everyone is okay with it. This is the buzzword. But how much of it is you see from a business point of view getting translated into actual action on the ground?
As she mentioned at the end, more of simplicity is what customers are believing today. They want to keep it as simple as possible. At the same time, they want all kinds of automation. But as Avinash clearly mentioned, so they want eco-conscious houses, which are very minimalistic in nature and does provide the technological benefits at the same time. So I would say more or less 50% of the individuals would definitely be living it or more, but they want to keep it as minimal as possible. At the same time, keep it as technology oriented as possible.
Okay. All right. So we spoke about all kind of technologies, artificial intelligence, IoT, whole lot of sensory based and touch based, and how sustainability is being driven. So in the end of it, Avinash, any last thoughts from you?
Majorly, as I told you, the tech is going to really bring us a bigger picture going forward, because I think AI will really help a lot more. If you think about 5 years down the line, everything is at your fingertips. And I think this will bring out a different kind of revolution when it comes to conscious living, and when it comes to spending, and making very less errors when it comes to construction, because there are a lot of errors, there are a lot of wastage. I think the main point is that will reduce a lot, and eventually will save a lot of money, and obviously help the earth better, and
Yeah, yeah. Any parting thoughts from you, Riba?
It's good that people are talking about it, and so that it's important that awareness is spread among the clients as such. The fact of the matter is technology should be used in the right manner to ensure that we don't use it just for the sake of creating a marketing gimmick, but use it for something which is more eco-sensitive and sustainable, so that it is what do you say, in the long run it gives results as such, would be my.
Okay, Vijay, your perspective?
I would say the customer education is quite important in this while making decisions. So you cannot have technology, as she mentioned, as a gimmick. So rather get enough knowledge to take right decisions for utilizing the technology. At the same time, ensure that it is sustainable.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Avinash, Riba, and Vijay. So viewers, technology is everywhere, as we said, and there's plethora of technology available. Our panelists suggest that it's not about using technology, it's about sensible use of technology. And right from artificial intelligence to Internet of Things, IoT driven technologies, to AR, VR, 3D modeling, etc. A lot of these technologies today are being used by developers to build better, to market better, to sell better, and so on and so forth, right? A lot of this technology is also helping us as users and consumers find better homes, find the right investment opportunity, and before we make any investment, take a meaningful call with using all this technology. So this is it for this discussion. We'll come back with many such important and meaningful topics for you. Keep watching MBTV, and don't forget to like, share, and comment.